Should we start with the elephant in the room?
Which one?
Probably the reason why people clicked on the video of our ship catching on fire.
Oh, that one. It started out very interesting with eating dinner.
Yeah.
Was it Sunday night?
Sunday night. Yeah.
Our first night. Yeah, first night.
Yep.
Eating dinner, and all of a sudden the alarm went off, and then you could smell smoke in the dining room, and don't anybody be alarmed, but there's been a small fire on the ship.
Right. Which, didn't they start by saying there wasn't a fire?
No,
there was
first
just smoke.
Well, I thought they said it was fire, and then they went back and said, "Oh, it's no big deal. It's just smoke. It wasn't a fire." And then that's kind of the story that they stuck with for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then I think by Tuesday they finally said, "Well, as you might know, there was a small fire in the electrical room." So that fire caused all the elevators to shut down.
Yes.
So we did this trip with my parents, who are mobility challenged.
Yes.
And it was very difficult to, thank goodness they were only on floor 11.
Yeah.
But everything had to be done by stairs. So we waited and waited. Initially, that first night, we ended up waiting 4 hours for them to, because they thought they could fix the issue that night, and they couldn't. Everything was shut down, and so everybody's waiting. We just sat around and waited
for a while.
For a long time. It was like almost midnight by the time we got into our rooms, but we had, we finally were like, so they said, bless them, they were like, call this number if you need assistance with, because you need mobility assistance.
Right.
Yep. And people couldn't get through on the line.
Nope.
People didn't have a way to get on the line.
Yep.
So I'm not really sure how that was helpful, but people were very amazing on the ship.
They were
helping each other, passengers,
and
the employees really, when they finally figured out all we can do, which by then it was like 10:30.
Yeah, probably.
When they finally started going, you know what, we're just gonna have to carry people up to their floors. So, we didn't really know what that meant, but we started going, well, let's see if my mom can slowly but surely go up the stairs. And she did well. She only got to, she went up two, I shouldn't say only, she went two flights, two stories, I'm stuttering, 2 stories, but she was huffing and puffing.
Yeah, took breaks in between and
and
kind of ease into it.
We didn't know if she was going to make it to that we just needed to go 3 floors with her, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, 4.
Was it?
Yeah, because we were on 7 and she's on 11.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so we needed to get up there. So anyway, all of a sudden this crew of 4 employees show up. And my mom's looking at them like, what is going to happen? They're like, we're just going to pick you up in your wheelchair. And here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Jeremy had to help.
Yep.
And another lady, another employee, she came up and she was like, so it was 6 of them.
Was it really? Because
or 5 of you.
I thought there was 3 of us at first.
Yes, my
they
bad.
Grabbed the chair. I
Plus
grabbed
4.
the front corner.
Yep. And then the
and
other
then the girl came and was like pushing one of the guys from the back.
So then I'm helping my dad. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But they were, carrying people like, between
arm
2 people,
up,
holding people up. They were lifting people up in their wheelchairs. They were sweating. I mean, these guys and girls were unbelievable. Plus, they had to deliver food to different places. So here they were for the next couple days. It wasn't until, I think it was Monday evening that they opened up one set of elevators for people that really needed it. Because we ended up getting dinner for my parents. Yeah. And lunch, I think. We had to go...
Take the stairs
and go get them food and bring it back.
It's a good way to work off the buffet.
We made up for it the rest of the week.
Sure did. they turn those elevators back on, and whew, oh yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't get those on until Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
So, it was definitely an experience for sure. There were a lot of people that were mad.
Sure, of course.
Excuse me, which wasn't, it's not, the cruise ship's fault.
No. No, they don't actively go out to try to figure out how can we turn off the elevators and
how can we start a fire. Let's see. And then for the rest of the trip, we had not the greatest weather. It was overcast, extremely windy. The ship was extremely rocky. 2 nights ago, we didn't sleep because we have a balcony room, and the divider got loose. When they'd cleaned, they didn't lock it right, and it just was banging all night long. So that was just not fun. It was just a thing. One thing after another, really. Yeah. But we had an amazing, what are they called now? Bedroom stewards? Housekeeping?
Cabin attendant.
He really made it fun because all of a sudden we would come into our room and he had the fun different animals doing different things, which MSC doesn't do.
Right.
MSC, it's not one of their selling features. So we just loved it. We took lots of pictures. So that was a highlight for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Ocean Key was great. That worked out really well. We did get some sun that day, and we're able to just kind of lounge around, and it's a great island. I mean, I do like how they have that set up, and
it's beautiful.
There's some great spots over there to kind of get away and lounge and just kind of hang out by the water or play in the water if you want to, snorkel, do nothing.
We did a lot of nothing.
Yeah, it was great.
We actually, because the weather was crummy, because of the lack of elevators, and the sheer exhaustion, we just slept a lot.
Yeah.
Enjoyed our balcony, would go out, enjoy the view, get pummeled by the wind, and then come back in and sleep. It was the most restful after the whole debacle. Anyway, it was a great...
What did you enjoy most on the cruise? On this one?
Honestly, I think it was the little towel animals. The towel animals were like the highlight for me. They were the funnest thing.
Well, and it was also your birthday.
It was my birthday. Yeah,
my celebration for your birthday. So.
Well, one of the days we came in and he was it a bunny? I don't know. I'm not sure entirely if it's a bunny or if it's a dog, but
we're going with bunny.
Except for the legs didn't quite match up. But anyway,
it's fine.
We're going with a dog with big floppy ears. That's what I'm going with.
I mean, they were made out of towel, so anatomically they probably were correct, but...
But the cabin attendant had grabbed my glasses that I had left on the nightstand, and he put them on the little dog, and that just made me laugh so hard. I was like, that is so awesome. I'm sure some people would be highly offended that somebody would touch their thing, but I thought that was so funny. I laughed and laughed for a long time. Like, it was just great. Oh, I did get some...
You got some little ducks?
Hold on. So we had the typical ducks, and then I got 2. So we got the rubber ducks, and then we got, I don't know if you can see them, but this one's a little Santa one.
Hold that close, yeah.
I don't know if they, maybe, hold on. We might have to take a picture of it and show it to you. And then a little regular...
Teeny tiny rubber, or not rubber duck, but...
He looks like a rubber duck, but he's just a little yellow duckling. So anyway, that was fun. I'm looking on elevators every time I go.
Yeah, that first one was the first day, wasn't it?
Yeah, the little Santa Claus one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was a good one.
What was your favorite thing?
I think the surprises from Ray were awesome coming into the cabin. And then really enjoyed Ocean Key just because we were able to...
Ocean Key,
their island. Just because we were able to get off and wander around a little bit, and everything you need is right there. They've got food on there, and I just like beach. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is being able to get off.
Toes in the water.
Yeah. get into the water, into the sand, and just hang out. And I like how they did it on this trip where we were able to be there all day, stay there overnight, and then have half a day additional there before taking off. So that was nice to not feel so rushed. You can get off and come back on at your leisure before midnight, basically. And
yeah.
So it makes it a lot of fun to just be able to have that time and do nothing if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So I think that was my favorite part. But.
Yeah, and it's always interesting to me that on a ship this big with this many people, I mean, this ship is not particularly large, but there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's always a quiet place to just.
Yeah.
There's always corners that you can just sit and be quiet and.
Yeah, we were able to get to the cabaret lounge that they have. They had an awesome show back there. We went to that twice. Great band and different bits of entertainment back there all in one show. So you get music, and then you get singers, and you get like juggler, dancer, whatever they were. I don't know what their duo de stanza. And then you got the violinist. So that's really you get some different acts.
Talent.
Yeah.
Good talent. The singers were unbelievable.
Yeah. So that was enjoyable, but then during the day, you could go back there and there'd be nobody back there. So you could just kind of hang out and have some peace and quiet. And
watch the ocean.
It was at the back of the ship, so you could watch the propeller churning up the water in the back and just watch the ocean for a while. So that was nice to be able to just kind of sneak away, disconnect with however many thousands of people are on here and find a spot where there's nobody.
Yeah.
We always enjoy finding those spots.
Yeah.
So.
Well, anything that's else? It. No, this is it.
Yeah.
Goodbye 2024.
That's it.